Hold on, everyone. I'm coming right around. It's a long walk around my bar here. Okay, I am with you. Thank you very, very much, everyone, for joining me again. This is your whiskey coach again. And today we are discussing yet another rum. Today's review, Chairman's Reserve Finest St. Lucia rum. There she is. Today we are broadcasting again from my man cave, my pub here in the basement. You'll probably see at some point right back there, my loyal friend will probably be peeking his head into the camera here. My dog. He likes when I talk, so he tends to gravitate towards that sound. So, anyways, yeah, guys, it's still warm out. We're gonna jump right into another rum. This one is a rum that is kind of one of those, what I call a hybrid between a top shelf high-end sipper to kind of the mid-level, mixing rum. Kind of like, for instance, an Appleton's. Or if I can think of another one, it's all in arm's reach at least. Maybe a Captain Morgan private stock. Something maybe in that category is what we're going to talk about today. Like I said, that being the Chairman's Reserve. Story on this guy. Chairman's Reserve is a handcrafted blend of our finest double distilled pot in continuous still rums, which have been personally selected by our chairman, who is another female, just like Joyce Spence at Appleton's. So, cool thing about this, I mentioned it's kind of in between a sipper and a mixer. The good news is on that is it's very, very affordable. Here in Ohio, I actually picked this up for $22, I think. It's one of the ones being discontinued from the state, and for whatever reason, when the state does that, it's a buyer's market. So the buyers, the consumers, get an opportunity to pick a great product up at a very, very affordable number. So I hadn't had it. It's one country that I haven't had represented in my collection of the Caribbean. St. Lucia is a very small nation there in the West Indies, and I hadn't had one from there. So I thought, $22, it's worth a shot. Now you're probably wondering what the heck all of this business is. Since we've talked about rums, I started to think, oftentimes, especially these mid-sippers / mixers, they can really be helped out a whole lot by adding guava juice, by adding strawberry juice. In particular, many rum manufacturers highly recommend coconut water. Not coconut milk, coconut water. Mango is a very nice mixer for rums. Obviously, your good old standby, your pineapple, your orange juices. Now, don't get coconut water confused with cream of coconut. Two different products. Cream of coconut is more for, tropical blends, tropical drinks, mixed with other ingredients. Coconut water itself is a very unique flavor that can lend itself really nicely to rums. So, let's get right into it, kids. Again, another short, squat bottle on this guy. Age-wise, we're talking in a 5-year range. It is a blended rum. Kind of a plain Jane package. I do like the kind of chunks of land there. It looks like are coming up out of the water. That's kind of cool. Kind of like the font. It's a 40% blend. Now, it is a metal screw top, indicative of, again, kind of where we're sitting at price point wise. But a pretty nice little presentation for a mid-level rum. Other than that, let's just jump right into it, shall we? Not as fun as the cork, but what are we gonna do? Did you ever notice that every time I open up a bottle for the first time, I always go to the nose right at the bottle? I can't help it. I always tell myself I'm going to wait till I pour it in my glass, but I'm usually too impatient. All right, so I'm going to keep letting this one breathe. Like I said, I'm going to start trying to do as well. Guys, let's just, at this point, unless something strikes me very unusual, very odd, I'm just going to tell you it's an aged rum. It's an aged rum look. Actually, very light legs on this one, which is consistent with its age. But yeah, I mean, color-wise, it's what you'd expect. Oh, sorry, I was out of camera there. It's what you'd expect. Looks like a little bit of an immature rum. Not quite as dark as some, but a very golden, ambery color. On the nose. Smells like a mixer. I'm sorry. That could be the liquor snob in me, but it smells like a mixer. It smells lots of lemon zest, lots of alcohol, maybe some. There's something in there. Like a pecan. Maybe some dark like a dehydrated raisin or cranberry or something like that. Not overly complex on the nose. We've all seen it. Some noses are great, taste poor. Some noses are horrible and taste great. I'm going to reserve judgment, but that's my thought so far. Let's give this a shot. It's fleeting. It's fleeting in its flavors. It comes and goes very, very quickly. Once you swallow it, you're left with a minimal burn, a little bit of a peppery remnants. It's forgetful. Sorry, it's a forgetful rum. It's a $22 rum, I think. Let's give this another shot. Bad nose. As forgetful as the taste is, the nose is, I would say, poor. You know what? It almost has some of the. I hate to say this, guys. I'm sorry for you folks at Chairman's Reserve. Almost like a cleaning product kind of flavor to it. Now, they do a white rum. They do a spice rum. And I think they also do like a black or one more step above this, but don't quote me on that. I wouldn't be inspired enough to go looking elsewhere throughout the brand. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. That's what it is. Sometimes we just have stinkers, unfortunately, and I'm sad to say I think this one is. I would definitely recommend you add something to this one, just because it's just it is what it is. So sorry, guys, it happens, but hopefully I'll save you a couple bucks if you were in the market. I would say maybe go towards one of the ones we talked about, or something else that strikes your fancy. So grade-wise, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 4.5. Yeah, sorry, it's a 4.5. I don't even think it's quite average. I would say spend your money elsewhere, but hey, that's just one man's opinion. So again, until next time, guys, thank you as always for joining me, and we'll see you very, very soon for yet another rum review. Glasses up.